Dear students, all of you welcome to today's my accountancy class. After a long days, we are coming to study a new topic, that is company account related to share capital of the company. Dear students, please do subscribe my class and do share and like it. So you will be getting this class each and every time. See, now we will study an interesting topic in accountancy class for the CBSE and Kerala syllabus studying students. Accounting for share capital, that is company accounts. In our last class, we have already studied about partnership accounts, then ratio analysis, etc. See, what do you mean by company? The meaning of company you have already studied in +1 class. A company is an artificial person created by law. That means it is an artificial person, it is creating by law a group of members joining together to start a new business for the purpose of attaining a common goal. The product producing by a company must be used by the public. So it should be used by the public. According to that, company should have a common aim or common interest. It is not belong, the products producing by the company doesn't belong to a particular group of the people. Almost all people can use. For example, toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. Many more products like that. See, we don't want to study many more theory parts. We don't want to study many more theory parts related to company accounts. Only the account related theory we have to study. See students, what do you mean by share? Share is a part of share capital. Simple. In examination, if you get a question to write answer for share, you can write share is a part of share capital, or company's share capital is divided into several parts, such a one part is called a share capital. See, what are the different structures of capital? First of all, authorized share capital. Second, issued share capital. Third, subscribed share capital. Fourth, called up share capital. And fifth, paid up share capital. So before discussing these 5 kinds of share capital, I would like to introduce the purpose of company. Why do a company issue or sell shares to company? To collect money. Because company will have a purpose to produce some new articles or products. That is the aim of the company. In order to fulfill the aim of company, especially to produce one new article, company can collect money. Company having 2 modes of collecting money from the public. One is the way of issuing or way of selling shares, and the other way is to issue debentures. So now we are studying about different types of share capital structured by the company or characterized by the company. First one, authorized share capital. Dear students, this is very simple. Authorized share capital is the total share capital of the company at the time of its registration. In order to get a registration of a company, there will be a target for the minimum share capital to be registered as per the Companies Act 1956. So what is authorized share capital? Authorized share capital is the share capital which is related to registered or nominal or the total share capital of the company. In examination, if you get a question, write a note on authorized capital, your answer should be, it is the registered or total or nominal share capital of the company during its registration. Second one, issued share capital. Issued share capital means the number of shares offering or selling by the company to public. Company will give advertisement. Through advertisement, the public will come to know about the number of shares selling or offering by company. Whoever is interested in taking shares, such people will take shares and investing. Then other thing, if we take a share from a company, it means we are investing money with a company. That is the meaning. So what answer can you give for the issue of shares, issued capital? Your answer should be like this. Issued capital is nothing but the number of shares offering by the company. For example, company has 10,000 shares in their hand. 10,000 shares. Sometimes company will issue or sell full number of shares, 10,000 itself. Whatever the shares they have, 10,000 itself they will like to issue. They will like to sell. So out of 10,000, the company is willing to issue 8,000 shares only. So this is the issued capital. If the company is going to issue or willing to issue full number of shares that they have, that will be the issued share capital. Or out of 10,000, 8,000 shares are going to issue, that will be the issued share capital. Okay, students. So I think you would have understood what is authorized capital, what is issued capital. When it comes for the examination, you will be able to write. Okay. See, subscribed share capital. Subscribed share capital means the number of shares taken up by the or purchased by the shareholders. The number of shares purchased or taken up by the public is called subscribed shares. That also, if the company issues 10,000 shares, if the public is willing to subscribe full number of shares, that will be 10,000 itself will be subscribed share capital. Otherwise, if our company is issuing 8,000 shares, it will be 8,000 only subscribed. If the shareholders have taken full number of shares, that is 8,000 shares, that will be the subscribed share capital of the company. Next, called up share capital. See, related to called up share capital, no, if the share value is 100, if the face value or original value or price of the share, price of one share or value per share is 100, company can call different application, allotment day, first call, final call. Company can call till 80 only. So share amount called up on the face value of share is called 80, is called called up share capital. For example, the value per share is 100. Company is willing to issue it at rupees 80. So called up capital will be 80. Out of 80, again if anyone is not sent money, again it will reduce. So the share amount already called on the face value of share is called called up share capital. If it is calling 100 rupees in full, that will be called up. If it is calling 80 rupees or 70 rupees, whatever may be, that will be the called up share capital. Last one, paid up share capital. Paid up share capital is nothing but the amount paid on shares by the shareholders. Paid up share capital is nothing but the amount paid on shares by the company. I mean by the public. This is called a paid up share capital. Now we are just going to know about the procedures for issuing shares. Procedures for issuing shares. Procedures number one, application. Number one, application. Number two, allotment. Number three, first call. Number four, second call. Number five, final call. Dear students, company account is very simple. See, understand in a correct way. What are the procedures for issuing and collecting money by the company from the public? There are 5 procedures. First one, receiving share application money. Receiving application money for the shares. Company will fix 5 days, 10 days to receive application money. Within the time limit given in the question or advertisement, we had to send money to company. That application money. Then second, allotment of share. Company will allot shares those who need, those who have applied for number of shares, for how many shares each shareholder has applied for. According to that, company will allot or company will give away shares to shareholders according to their requirements, as how many shares they have applied for according to that. That is called receiving allotment money or allotting shares. In order to allot shares, shareholders should send money for that. To receive allotment money or to get allotment money, company will fix some days. Next, first call. Receiving first call or making first call. Here also there will be 5 or 10 days to send the first call money to the company by the shareholders or public within that time limit. Like that, first, second call also, final call also. See here, in order to, why do a company issue or sell shares to public? There is only one answer. In order to use money for introducing a new product, isn't it? See, that is the purpose of company, to make an additional product for the company. See, there are 5 structures of capital account. I already explained. I think you would have understood. Here, procedures. Company can collect money for its requirement. Whatever may be the purpose, for its requirement, company can collect money from the public by the issue of shares. Now we are studying or learning or understanding something about how to issue shares and collecting money thereby. There are 5 procedures. Application, allotment, first call, second call, final call. In these 5 steps, we have 2 journal entries. Application time 2 journal entries, allotment 2 journal entries, first call 2 journal entries, second call 2 journal entries, third call 2 journal entries. First journal entry, it will come like this: bank account debtor. When the company receives share application money, that I am going to say first journal entry. When the company receives share application money, bank account debtor to share application money. It means receiving share application money from the public. Next entry, that is due entry. Share application account debtor to share capital. So now you have dealt with the 2 journal entries in case of application. One is receiving entry and the other one is due entry. Like that in all cases. Share allotment also, first call also, second call also, final call also. Okay students, Now I think you would have understood something about company accounts. Next day I will come with new topics. Okay students, have a nice day. Today's class is coming to end. Okay.